As you would have read in your manual, the triune brain is fascinating. And I want to introduce it to you in a different way, by way of a house. Because somehow it's a little bit easier to understand the brain if you think of the brain in terms of a house. So the survival part of the brain is fundamental to our survival. That's why it's called the survival brain. It's responsible for all life functions, vital life functions, heartbeat, breathing, temperature control, everything. If there's a hiccup with the survival part of the brain, you need life support. There's some form of medical intervention. So the survival brain does exactly what it's created for, and that is to enable you to survive. And for that, you need to be able to respond very quickly to a threat, either through moving away from, moving towards, or some people just plain freeze. So that's the foundation of our house. The next layer, the moment you feel safe and secure, and there are two parts to that. On the one hand, feeling secure means feeling secure in yourself, and feeling secure also means feeling secure in your environment. So the moment you feel secure within yourself but not within your environment, you automatically revert down to your survival part of the brain. It's not the pretty part of the brain. But the moment you are feeling safe and secure in self and in environment, you automatically progress to the next level of your brain. And in our house model, that's the walls represent the emotional part of the brain. It's that sense of safety and security, vital part of our brain, because it's associated with the limbic system. And the limbic system is that part of the brain that is also associated with glue and fuel. Glue and fuel, yes, because emotion. If you take the E away, what's left? Motion. So the emotional part of the brain is what creates energy. So it's important for the brain or for the person, when you feel safe and secure, there's an automatic energy release. And there's something else. Oh, there's many other things, but there's something else, and there comes the glue. The glue is about memory. So our memories are associated with our limbic system as well. So the moment you feel an emotional response, not a survival response, but an emotional response that says, oh, this is about me, this is interesting, this is relevant, this is important, you automatically engage. Okay, now you're paying attention, you're focused, you're engaged in an interaction, and that would automatically lead to the next level of your brain, which is your rational thinking part of the brain. But if you experience the environment not as life-threatening, but as boring, irrelevant, it's not about me, I can't relate to this information, the emotional part of the brain automatically disengages in one or two ways. Either you start dreaming, or you disengage actively and you leave the room. You break eye contact and you simply leave the room. So, foundation, survival brain. Walls, limbic system. But if you have walls without windows and doors, how do you interact? So, the limbic system is about me and we. Me first, always first. Because if there's not a me, how do I reach out to a we and become part of a social environment? We. So the windows and the doors enables one to interact, to invite people closer, and also to reach out to other people. And it's only when the survival part of the brain is well established, the limbic system is happy, engaged, and ready to go, that we are motivated to engage on a cognitive level. So those are the three levels of the brain. And when we get to the top part of the brain, obviously that's the roof. The roof subdivides into left and right. That's very important. We're going to talk about that left and right brain quite a bit. But it also refers to a back left and right brain and a front left and right brain. So when we look at the triune brain, it is vitally important to understand that we don't have one brain. We have three brains in one. And when we start talking about the flow of information that is vital to the understanding of the Mind Dynamics Profile instrument, you'll need to remember that information always flows from the survival brain to the limbic system to the thinking rational cortex roof for processing. I hope you found that interesting.